So one thing about the fuzzy hair type is that it's easily stripped off of moisture, and that's number one thing that keeps it growing and also retains its length. So what do? You find a way of always moisturizing it to keep its overall health and growth. And one of the plants that statistically has proven to retain moisture in fuzzy hair is aloe vera. Aloe vera has 90% water and the nutrient that follows it. That is why it's largely used for moisturizing fuzzy hair and every other hair texture. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how I retain moisture in my hair, or how I apply moisture to my hair, to my fuzzy hair with aloe vera plants. By the way, look at this aloe vera. It has been like this for a while. The aloe vera does not grow more than this size. It's very small. Even after I have applied all I've applied in it, is still not growing bigger than this. If you have a remedy for this, please drop it in the comment section. I'll be glad to try it out. Now, going back to the aloe vera, it's a very essential plant that has been proven to help hair grow, retain moisture in hair, and also help retain hair strands because of its sleeping nature of the plant. It helps to retain your hair length, also helps to detangle your hair. Aloe vera has so many hair benefits. So this right here is what we are going to use for our hair moisture, to moisturize our hair in this video. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. First off, I started with washing my aloe vera because it's coming from my backyard. I need to wash it because it was sandy and dirty. So I started off with washing it properly, and then I transfer it to my cutting board, and I gently remove the two sharp edges of this aloe vera and cut it into chunks and allow it to soak. You know, aloe vera has to be soaked before it is used because of the aloe in it, which is very itchy. It said it's poisonous and it's also very itchy. If you use it like that, it's going to itch you and you will not like the result that it will turn out. So I soak it into this water for about 30 minutes for all that aloe in the skin to go out of it. So I soaked this for about 30 minutes and I came back to it. Going back to it, you can see the texture of the water. It has changed a bit to show that the aloe in it has gone out completely. So I gently remove the skin so I can extract the aloe vera from it. This after I've done it, and this after I've extracted the aloe gel from the plant itself. So I was going to use my hand to crush it because there was no light at the point in time. If you're living in Nigeria, you know what I'm talking about. So I gently tried to use my hand to squeeze it out. I tried, but it was not really convenient. So I moved on to using a cheesecloth to try to extract the gel from the aloe vera itself. So I did this, and after about 10 minutes or thereabout, this is what I was able to achieve. This is the extract of it, and this is the gel I got from the aloe vera. So I'm going to be filtering this again because I don't want any residue in my hair. After sieving this, I'll transfer it to my applicator bottle. Now in this video, I added an oil to this mixture because if we are talking about moisture retention, we are talking about adding moisture to your hair. One of the benefits of adding coconut oil to this is because coconut oil is heavy. I added coconut oil to this aloe gel because Coconut oil is heavyweight, so it helps with moisture routine. That is why I added it to this whole aloe gel. After which I proceeded to applying this on my hair. Of my hair has been tied like this for over 3 to 4 days without applying anything on my hair. Although I washed it, applied the shea butter and leave-in conditioner, but I've not braided it out or anything. So I proceeded to sectioning my hair because it makes work easier for me while I'm applying the aloe vera gel on my hair. So I proceeded to sectioning my hair so that I can easily apply this to my hair without stress. After sectioning my hair in a little bit, I proceeded to applying the aloe vera on my hair. I noticed that the aloe vera was quite small. It wasn't much. You can see I was managing it because it was not much. Although it did the job very well, but if it was plenty, it would have gone a long way to moisturize the hair more. So when you are getting your own aloe vera, ensure you have enough of the aloe vera. Like I said earlier, if you have any remedy to growing aloe vera, especially when you're growing it from home, please drop it in the comment section. So my aloe vera is very small. That aloe vera, I planted it, it's over a year plus now, but yet it's still not grow. It keeps that the size. It has been on that same size for over a year now without any increase. Even after I've applied so many things on it, it's still like that. So if you have any remedy to it, please drop it in the comment section. I will appreciate it a whole lot. So you can see I section my hair and I apply this aloe vera on every section of the hair. After which I twisted it out so that the hair will not tangle, and so that also the aloe vera, the gel, can stuck into my hair. If you leave it like that, it will just drip off of the hair and you end up not getting anything. But with this twist out now, the gel will be retained in the hair and also helps to soften the hair. One of the benefits of aloe vera is that it softens hair. It also makes hair moisturized, keeps hair moisturized, and that is one essential needs of fussy hair. It needs to be moisturized at every point in time. That is the only way to help you retain your length and also help you grow your hair without much shading and much breakage. So you can see I was almost done with my aloe vera application, and even though it was not that much, but I noticed that it was quite helpful. It went a long way to moisturize my hair. If you see, I didn't use comb in this hair because I've been keeping this hair like this for a while. This is not the best time to use comb. I can actually comb this hair after I've left this aloe vera in my hair for like 30 to 1 hour. Then I can comb it. But as it was dry like that, it's not advisable to comb your hair. Never comb your hair when it is made dry like that. Always allow it to get moisturized and get soaked with water before you comb your hair. So I was done, and then I tied my hair back so that the moisture can be retained instead of drying out. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful in any way, let me know in the comment section. If you're going to be trying this, let me know in the comment section. If you have any remedy to growing a bigger aloe vera plant, let me also know in the comment section. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.